Well, I'm back to my favorite field. The weather's gorgeous. It's early morning Saturday and it's already plus 14 Celsius. Hardly any people around. So I'm doing my running and walking routine. So each cross means 90 seconds of running. So I did the first one, 90 seconds. Now I'm doing 2 minutes of walking and then another 90 seconds, and so six running segments. Now the most exciting part of the day today is gonna be, check this out. Kids, you know, they leave their clothes, like, how do you go home? They left the sweater, the cap, the pants, what? Man. Anyway, so the most exciting part of the day is gonna be at 12 noon when I'm going to take an Uber to the shop where my car spent the night. They couldn't finish in one day because they thought there would be like 1 or 2 scratches, but I said, hey, maybe let's do the entire car. And so they're polishing not just one side. I said, no, but that's not gonna look good, right? Because then one side will be more reflective. So let's do the, polish the entire car. And they're tinting the windows, so the windshield is gonna stay clear as it should, and the front side windows will be at 50%, like very small tint, and the rest to the back will be 5%, very dark. Now, since handguns are pretty much banned in Canada, and I live in Calgary, right? And who needs handguns anyway? I think handguns are for little girls. As far as I'm concerned, there's only three types of people in Canada. First, we have people that like shotguns, like this Mossberg 590M. And then second group of people are the folks that like rifles, like this beautiful Ruger American Hunter, highly customizable. And the third group of people are people that don't like firearms, they don't understand them. They ask the government to ban them. Now, I don't do hunting, right? I only use these for target practice. I think it's a lot of fun, and I find that these two give me a lot of flexibility. So this was about 800 Canadian, plus I think I paid $250 for the red eye scope, but then I changed this, I changed over there, yeah, I changed this part. So this is, highly customizable, and of course this uses mags, but you can just load cartridges straight in there. And out of these, and then this one was $1,000 for the rifle and $500 for the scope. It already came with a Picatinny rail. Oh yeah, over here I had to buy Picatinny rail separately and install it. But out of these two, I would say the shotgun is more fun because it's more flexible, right? I can shoot these 00 buck, right, for some destruction power. Or if I want to shoot further, like 70 yards, 70 meters, 80 meters, I can use these slugs. you know, and these are 2 3/4, right? Whereas this one, you only use one type of ammo. This particular one is 6.5 Creedmoor, and I made a mistake. I bought this Czech junk, but it was on sale, so now I have all this. Look how much I have. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 is not full. Oh, and 7. Man, each one has 20 cartridges, and this junk doesn't work with the mags. Keeps jamming, so I can only use these by loading, you know, manually each one, which is okay, but now I have to do it manually for 140 rounds, you know. Whereas this one, of course, much more expensive, works fine in the rifle, no jamming, you know, same caliber, just it's a different grain, 130 grain, whereas this one is I think 140, right? So I thought this would be better. Tactical ammunition, salient Beloy. Total BS. Anyway, I think after I pick up, sorry, I'm just sweating like a pig after the run. I think I'm gonna go to the coffee shop, then wait for 12 o'clock, and then go pick up my car. I'm gonna come back. I'm probably gonna grab the rifle and go to the gun club downtown, because I have to do something with these rounds. I have to get rid of them, so I probably will take 2 boxes and shoot some 40 rounds. So just picked up the car from the shop. So they did polishing, they did tinting, so all the windows now are tinted except the windshield. So this is 50%, 5%, and 5%. Sorry for the wind. Now I just want to take some shots here. It's still clean. Using a 50mm lens. Well, there used to be a lake here. Huh. And they used a special light and they were able to see that there were scratches, like minor scratches. There were minor scratches here as well. And he says, he was asking me, he says, when you wash your car, do you maybe reach out like to the top to dry? And then he says, maybe your clothes touch this, because this is, you know, sticks out, right? But yeah, I really like this, how shiny it is, like it's like a mirror now. And this one as well. I think the car looks better with tinted windows. You're not supposed to, like these, it's fully legal to tint these and tint these, like any percentage, but we're not supposed to tint the side window. But usually it's only 50%, so it's a very light tint. Red key. Oh yeah, the black key is here. Well, time to go home. And I wanted to go shooting today, but somehow I don't feel like it. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna go let's try sport mode. It's my favorite. So tomorrow we're gonna go hiking. I've been trying to find you know, a scenic route. And at first I wanted to go to Nose Hill Park, but that one, there's not much scenery in there. There's hardly any trees. The tinting shop said, do not open windows for 2 days, because the film is on the inside. The only thing I didn't like about the experience is that these guys had my car for 1 day, and they already moved my seat. You know, they moved the seat, they changed the angle of the seat, you know, like the back. So now I feel, you know, I'm still working, trying to find how it was, but they changed something, so it doesn't feel like what I'm used to. So I don't know why they do it, right? So the guy drove my car, like I parked it in front of the shop. He just drove it 10 meters from the parking inside the shop. And then 10 meters back when they were done. I really like driving, you know, with this semi-manual, in the semi-manual mode, because you don't have to shift all the way down to first gear. You know, I just shift down to second, and that's it. As soon as you stop, the gear automatically shifts down to first, and it's really convenient. And when I'm downshifting, I usually go for 2000 RPM, like when it's falling down. So now it's 2000, I can downshift. I think these scratches, by the way, it's really because of the parking. Very tight parking. And the neighbor on my left, they used to have a truck. I think they swapped parking spots with somebody, and now they have a very beat up car. And I was looking the other day just to see like who drives the car. And I see they have a bunch of kids, you know? And so I think it's pretty easy for kids when they get out and they brush up against my car. And these modern paints, you know, I really want this stall, this in the very corner, because then at least one of your sides is protected. But instead I'm in here, so there's cars on both sides. So maybe I'm gonna, and my car is pretty big, so maybe I'm gonna, you know, email the manager and see if I can trade with somebody. And I saw an ad on Facebook. Somebody has a indoor parking just like 5 minutes from here on that road, indoor parking, and they want 130 bucks Canadian, you know. But again, there's no guarantee that people will not touch your car there either, right? So anyway, this is it. So yeah, no shooting today, just was running in the morning and then picking up the car. So I hope you guys enjoyed this a relatively short video. Might do some shooting tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
Some sort of pain, you caused a permanent stain, which has determined your fate. I've never seen so clear, I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here, the sound of deafening fear.